test. Give me your worst and you'll get my best. Cause I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down.
Alright. Your spoon. Alright.
You gotta organize it better.
I did organize it
It
better.
doesn't look good though.
What do you mean it doesn't look good? This is perfect. Our 4 minutes of
It's been a long day today.
what do you call it?
It's been a crazy day.
Infusing of brewing is
Right.
done.
Yeah.
So now we have to break the brewing
Take
process.
the top off.
Yep. Softly, softly. Don't put it in so deep. God.
We didn't do an intro.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sam,
I'm Frankie.
and this is our intro for Tasting Tuesday, episode 8. Frankie, what are we tasting today?
Oh, we're tasting Monsoon Malibar and Myanmar.
Monsoon Malibar and Myanmar. What do we know about these coffees before we even dive into it?
Well, Monsoon Malibar is one of the lightest coffees we have in the shop.
What do you mean by light? Because we have coffees that are like light, not so deep, just the top, skim the top. God, you're lucky your hand's in the way. I'd grab it and shake you. Skim the top.
That's what I'm doing.
No, with both, you have to do it with both spoons. See,
Does it
yes,
gotta be black?
yes, you want it completely black because any foam that's on the top is keeping the heat in, and we want it to cool down.
All right.
So we can actually get the tasting notes.
Malabar is one of the lightest coffees we have. Not body-wise, it has to do with the physical bean itself. When we get the bean, the green bean of Monsoon Malabar, the color of it isn't even green. It's like this, like really like
yellow.
light white yellow color. Like it's not even green at all. We have to measure out the beans and weigh them and check the density of them.
We have a way of measuring the density of the bean that determines kind of how we roast it. It's one of the, I guess, variables in the algorithm that we plug in. And typically the bean comes out to our measurement of 7 to 7.4. Monsoon Malibar is like sits at 4. Like it is a lightweight bean, weighs nothing. And so now we just gotta wait for these to cool down.
Yeah.
So while we do that, let's clean our cups. So clean your cup. Gotta get it ready for tasting.
Apparently I gotta clean it.
What did you say? What did you say?
Alright, now what we gotta do, Sam?
What do we gotta do?
We gotta taste it.
We gotta taste it.
Because that's what this is called.
It's called Tasting Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we're tasting Monsoon Malibar right
Doing
now.
Monsoon first?
Okay.
Ah! God, I hate this coffee so much. It's such a terrible coffee. What do you taste? What are you tasting in that?
Besides some grounds, I'm getting this earthy taste to it. I'm sort of getting that earthy and smoky. It has such a strong taste to it. And I know you're not a big fan of this coffee.
No, absolutely not.
I'm not a
This-
number one fan, but you know what? It's got a good taste to it.
Monsoon Malibar is probably my least favorite coffee. I try to like all coffees. I try to be unbiased. I do not like Monsoon Malibar. It's got spiciness to it, which is weird for me in a coffee. As a coffee lover, as someone who loves coffee and loves trying different coffees, I'm glad this is in my life. I would never take this home and drink it in like the morning,
Yeah.
like start my day with it. It's not like it was roasted bad. It's not like it's a terrible cup. It's just not what I prefer in a cup of coffee, personally.
And that's the whole point of us having 30 different beans
Yep.
that we roast.
And I roasted this one.
Yeah,
This, by the
exactly.
way, the numbers for this came out perfect.
That's what we like to do. We like to find out what your favorite coffees are and what your taste palette is. And if you like it, then buy it every week. 90% of the people that watch this probably don't drink decaf. We're not going to sit here and be all...
Speaking of decaf, the flavor profile for decaf is spectacular. I actually love decaf.
We should do that next week.
We might do that.
Yeah, we'll do
Decaf.
decaf next week.
We'll do decaf. We've won awards. We got second place in that national competition with our decaf.
Yeah.
So it's a very good cup of coffee. It was before your time.
Oh.
You weren't born yet, you youngster.
That long ago?
Nick sent it in when he was roasting.
That's a long time ago. I forgot how old y'all are, man.
Time to do Myanmar.
Sam, where's Myanmar from?
Southeast Asia.
Because Sam used to live down there.
I did. I actually entered Myanmar illegally once. See, this one I like. This is a good coffee.
Chocolate. It's supposed to have a milk chocolate taste to it. I'm not getting milk chocolate, but I'm getting chocolate. And it's pretty creamy.
We got Myanmar for the first time last year. I think we just got one bag of it, just to try it. Like by a bag, I mean a 60-pound or 60-kilo burlap sack of it. We brewed it. I tried it, and it surprised me. Chocolate, sweet notes to it, but different than like what you get in with like South and Central America. It's more dessert-like. It's almost like a dessert coffee.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
What's that rich person dessert?
Gelato?
No. It's like a cake, but not really.
Tiramisu?
Yeah.
Oh! Sweet provisions.
I feel like getting ice cream.
We can go get an ice cream. You want to go get an ice cream?
Myanmar-
Tiramisu!
Myanmar reminds me of tiramisu, which I don't have often because
Which now
It's more,
we want ice cream. We're gonna go. Next door is a great place.
Sweet Provisions.
Sweet Provisions.
I've been in there 2 times and I've worked here for 3 years.
I've been in there way more than that because I'm fat.
So, hello everybody. Welcome to Frankie's Coffee Corner. Today we're going to talk about the 2 coffees we just discussed, Monsoon Malibar and Myanmar. So, Monsoon Malibar, it's actually really interesting how it gets its shape and color. Historically, coffee that was shipped to Europe from India, it took about 4 to 6 months to get up there. We're talking wooden sailing vessel. They had to sail around the Cape of Good Hope. The way they stored the beans was they put it below sea level and it was kept in a place where it was humid from the seawater. The coffee would actually undergo a transformation that would change its whole profile. Monsoon Malibar also as well, they actually re-rake it, they bag it and rebag it. It's about a 12 to 14 week process. And that's when actually the beans will double in size and their color will range from like a gold color to a light brown color. And that's where it gets its unique color. So our next coffee we're talking about that we reviewed today was is Myanmar. And Myanmar is from Southeast Asia. And this Myanmar started to grow because it had a very unique environment. It was very hot days and cold nights. That's the way this coffee bean grows. But the issue with this coffee was it actually sort of fell off for a while. And what I mean by that is this country went through a lot. You know, it had a lot of political unrest. It went through a dictatorship. This coffee was disrupted. Internal issues. It went through a revolution. They had a military dictatorship. And they had actually one of the longest running civil wars. It's been going on for over 70 years now. Sorry, everybody. That's it for Frankie's Coffee Corner this week. Hopefully, I'll see y'all next week and go to the outro.
Well, that's been episode 8 of Tasting Tuesday.
Yeah. A great episode talking about Myanmar and Monsoon Malibar.
So, Frankie, where can they buy these 2 coffees? You eating?
I'm chewing ice cream.
Don't chew. I'm gonna bite into it with my teeth.
Where can you buy the coffee? Where else? At the coffee shop.
You show them which one.
Right over here.
Which one is which?
We got Monsoon Malibar.
Boom. The one on the left is Monsoon Malibar.
Myanmar's all the way to the right.
First come, first serve. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I'm focused on my ice cream now.
Great episode this week.
Good episode, everybody.
Remember,
Thanks for all of your help.
stop on by, follow, like. See ya.
I am